The first border is the Moroccan berm wall. Morocco is this country in northern Africa that claims all of this land. But if you look at Google Maps, you'll see this dashed line, and that there's another country underneath it that isn't Morocco. It's Western Sahara. This dashed line is not the border I want to talk about, but let me explain. The line is dashed because Morocco doesn't want all of this to be a country, doesn't want these people to have independence. Morocco thinks it's theirs. So since 1975, when Spain left this land, Morocco has been fighting to keep the people down here from controlling the land. They took this pretty far in the 1980s when they got out the bulldozers and started building a wall. And after a decade of digging, they created the border that I want to talk about. This is what it looks like on a map.
You know, Morocco
built a wall.
It's a 1,700-mile berm in occupied Western Sahara.
It is a nearly 3,000-kilometer wall of sand and dirt. I mean, that's a huge, huge wall. This wall is meant to keep the local people who want Western Sahara to be a free and independent country on this side of the line, and allows Morocco to occupy the other 80% of what would be Western Sahara. And that 80%, by the way, is the more resource-rich part of the country. And it is not just a wall. It is a bunch of Moroccan troops who loaded up with weaponry, radar, and underground bunkers. Oh, and landmines. Tons and tons of landmines. This is widely accepted as the longest landmine field on Earth. When I was in Morocco, I learned that it is literally illegal to show a map that contains this border, or anything that is not this. Many countries don't recognize Morocco's claim to all of this land. In fact, the United States didn't recognize the claim until last year when the Trump administration said that they would recognize it in exchange for Morocco becoming friends with Israel again. Sort of a weird love triangle. It's so weird how this stuff works. It's like, you're not real, but if you like my friend, you're real now. Meanwhile, the people who live here in this little strip, they run their own country, but it's under the militant eye of the Moroccan military who patrol this wall to keep them out of the rest of their country. These locals have been in a decades-long struggle to fight for the day when they can break down this sand barrier and actually build their own country. But the powers that be aren't letting that happen anytime soon. Okay, so that is the Moroccan berm wall. 3,000 kilometers of sand and dirt. Crazy. Next up